Yo, what's poppin', my people? It's your boy Crooks the Great, back at you guys, of course, with a banger of a UFC 4 video. And in today's video, we're going to be using Tyron Woodley, and we're going to be taking on a Division 19 Conor McGregor player. Now, I had this matchup in ranked the other day, and number one, I had to post it because I don't think I have a Tyron Woodley video up on my channel other than the one that I did against Ricky J Sports when he was using his created Logan Paul. And two, because this guy actually went and tried to do the old switcheroo when we were picking our fighters. He originally was going to go with Vicente, but then he ended up switching at like the very last second to go with Conor. And then just the way this fight ends up turning out, I just had to show it to you guys. So here, we're trying to take our time with Tyron Woodley because it is a 5-round fight. We shoot right there for an ankle pick, but we get denied. Got to give him credit where credit is due. He saw that coming. But I'm just trying to take my time because Tyron Woodley does not have the best cardio in this game. He hits really, really fucking hard, but he doesn't have the best cardio. So we're going to have to try to really try to pace ourselves in this fight. Because if we don't and we blow our wad early, there's a high chance Conor will finish us. So we're just trying to take our time, trying to feint, get a read, trying to find spaces to enter in the pocket. Because that's going to be the hardest thing in this matchup, is being able to close the distance against Conor. Just because of the lack of footwork speed of Tyron Woodley. But we're doing a good job so far. We're hopping in and out of the kicking range just to try to bait him into throwing a leg kick. Right there, hit him with a nice slip straight, clinch him up. And we're going to be mixing in these takedowns as well. Because as we all know, even though Tyron Woodley didn't do a lot of it, he is a very, very good wrestler. So we're going to be using that threat to open up some combinations in the stand-up as well. Right there, we chopped him with a nice calf kick. So we're just still taking our time, trying to get a read for what he's doing. And this is how a lot of the first rounds, if you're not using a Conor McGregor and you're going against a Conor McGregor, really should look. You should be trying to play around with the ranges. So there, we caught the leg. We're going to be able to hit him with the turning takedown off of the cage right there. We're doing it with a little less time than I would have liked, but a takedown's a takedown. And it's going to be in his mind in the next round, if it does get to the next round, that threat of the takedown is going to be there. Then we're back to side control. Trying to control him here, but he does a good job of regaining his half guard. But here we're just going for that control. We're not trying to overcommit and get heavy damage, but we are going to get it if it's there. But we're just going more for control. We want to let him know that if we do get these takedowns at any point during this fight, we're going to be able to hold him down for an extended period of time. So here we're just riding it out in his full guard. He's faking down. We're punching, trying to gain that GA. It's a little bit of laying and praying here. And y'all know I don't like to do that. So we postured up in the stack guard right here after gaining all that GA. Raining down some heavy ground and pound strikes. And he's able to get to the feet on hip position right here. Hits us with a nice little up kick. And that's the end of the first round. Now we did a good job of landing heavy damaging shots to Conor in that round. And then at the end of the round, we're able to hit the turning takedown off of the cage after we caught his kick. So a very solid first round. And we're going to try to keep that up here in the second round. But we're going to take a little bit more risk in the second round in terms of the striking. So notice here he's standing more in the middle of the octagon trying to pressure, but we hit him right there with a nice clean shot as he was going for a head kick. Hurt him. So notice how he's retreating a little bit and we're pressing forward a little bit more than what we were doing in the first round. Check the kick right there. Just moving in and out of range still. Hit him with a nice calf kick, but he answered with a nice rear hook. Now that's one thing that I'm going to be trying to do more in this second round. And you should be as well if you're going to be using somebody like Tyron Woodley, who has heavy leg kicks. You should be trying to leg kick Conor McGregor and getting him into orthodox when you can. Because he has a very low switch stance in this game. I know I've said that 1,000 times before, but I just don't see a lot of people leg kicking Conor, which is really, really weird. So here we got him back. We hit him with the turning takedown off of the cage again. We get him into side control right here. Now we're trying to get a little bit of control, but my opponent's doing a good job of being able to recover his half guard so far. Got him right there in side control. He goes up. We go right back. This guy doesn't have very good. He doesn't have very good denials off of his back. Here we get him in the sprawl. We're just looking for him to push us up against the fence so that way we can deny it and then transition to backside. But we went there for a preemptive backside transition. But he did a good job of blocking it. He's going to try to stall us out to get stood up. So we're eventually going to get up right here. We're going to see if we can time out a jump, and we did launch a good dropping strike into his guard. So we actually reset the clock. And that's a very tricky maneuver that a lot of elite level players will do. They'll let you up from sprawl and then immediately try to jump right back into your guard right after. So if you guys don't do that, and you guys are grapplers, I'd highly recommend you do that when somebody tries to stall you out by getting you into sprawl. So we're back on our feet. Ate a two-piece right there. We can't be doing that. Tyron Woodley doesn't have the best chin in UFC 4. We can't exchange like that either. He's feinting off the head kick. We're closing the distance with a nice double jab and then immediately retreating and getting back out to space. Very important that we do that and not let him pressure us. Because if we stay in the pocket, as he missed on a head kick right there, if we stay in the pocket, we knocked him down with a nice overhand right there off the nice counter. And that's going to win us the round right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to win us the round. The nice overhand. So we're just going to sit in his full guard for the rest of the round. Now we did a good job of making him pay for going with that jab straight head kick. We made him pay heavy with that thing. And we rocked him earlier in the round too, but that was a little bit more of like a double rock. Even though he really didn't rock us, but it was close enough. You feel me? It was close enough. But here in the third round, look at the stamina consumption. Stamina's looking A1 with Tyron Woodley. And we haven't eaten a crap ton of damage. But as we all know, going against Conor, that can change very, very fast. So we got to stay on our P's and Q's. So just taking our time here. Nice slip uppercut by my opponent right there. We're going to start taking a little bit more risks here in this third round because we want to try to get a finish. We're not trying to go to a decision unless we absolutely have to and it doesn't present ourselves to get a finish, but we're looking for it. Right there, he's trying to exchange a heavy uppercut, but we blocked it. We're just standing there waiting for him to enter in the pocket. There's another slip uppercut attempt by him. Just taking our time here. Cracked him with a nice straight, but missed on the lead uppercut. He's trying to jab straight. Still chopping at that lead leg. Shooting for a takedown, and we get him down again here in the third round. Just punching to gain that GA. We blocked that transition to full guard. We try to take top mount, but good job by him blocking that. We fake to make that GA go back to 50-50, and then we block another full guard transition, but then he blocks a side control transition. So it's tit for tat. We're going tit for tat with the denials right here. But good job by him blocking that full guard, and he's going to be able to get us back up to the feet. But he's showing a little bit more experience on the ground than what he showed earlier in this round. So good job by him making the adjustment. So here we're still just taking our time. Just looking for an opening to land a heavy damaging strikes, and then we can go for a finish. So we're still just taking our time, chopping at that lead leg. Hit him with a nice clean lead hook that hurt him into a jab leg kick. And I know that leg health has to be down. It has to be real low. Hit him with a nice double body hook in the lead hook combination. Oh, and there's a leg kick rock. That's what we were looking for. And then we dropped him with a nice rear hook. Hurting him to the body with the nice knees. Trying to hit him to the head with some hooks. So here we're going to take advantage of that. Having him up against the cage. Dragging him right back down into side control. And just going for the control again. We don't want to leave Conor any chance at all, ladies and gentlemen, to go for a finish. Because this guy is one of the most, I don't even know what to say. He's one of the most, like, tricky fighters. Because you think, like, hey, man, you'll be dominating him, and then he throws a 1-2 and just literally puts your damn lights out. Or it just starts to spiral downhill. So we want to try to put ourselves in the best position to win, especially with somebody like Tyron Woodley. So right there, we did some nice damaging shots to his block. He's able to trip us and get us back up to the feet right here. So we're still just taking our time. Nice uppercut as the third round ends right there, but we're starting to break him. And you can feel it because the output in his strikes is starting to dwindle a lot. So we're starting to break that confidence. So here in the fourth round, we're going to be trying to go for that finish just a little bit harder just because our stamina is very, very high, and now we're hurting that leg more and more. And he's not switching stances, which is a big mistake on his part, because that's just a big target on that lead leg. Right there, timed out a nice straight. Hurt him right there with a straight as he tried to pull, knock him down right there. Tried to double jab to jump on him, but it didn't allow us right there. So now we're putting him in a blender. We're starting to go down to that body as well. The nice body hooks. Nice jab straight into a lead body hook. And look, we're just working it right here. Just putting him in that mixer. Hitting him with a nice body kick. I haven't thrown one of those all fight long, so you know I'm feeling my rhythm when you guys see me body kick with a guy like Tyron Woodley. So here, he's in a lot of trouble. He's trying to do anything he can to answer back. He's looking for the slip hooks, but we time out a nice straight right there, body rocking, hurting him, going back up to the head, knocking him down, but he's in all sorts of trouble. We're looking for an uppercut, and there's the slip uppercut right as I said it. He did a lot of damage, and look, he's going for the knockdown right there, but we were able to survive. So that lets me know, you know, I got a little bit out of hand. I got a little bit overzealous trying to get the KO. And got caught with that slip uppercut. And that's the danger of fighting Conor. So here we're popping out that jab. We need to do something to earn that level of respect back, because now he's getting a little bit more of that confidence back. And we can't have that. We can't have that at all. Nice slip straight, dropped him right there. Hit him with a nice leg kick, hurt his leg again. Still just taking our time. Being patient with it, and he finally switches to orthodox. But it might be too little too late, ladies and gentlemen. Too little too late. Going with the nice combination right there. Jab straight, dropped him. Now we're going to jump on him right here, looking for the finish, and we're able to get the job done with Tyron Woodley. Made it look that easy, ladies and gentlemen, but it ain't easy. It ain't easy. But that's it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap that subscribe button, as well as slap that like button if you're new. I do post UFC 4 content on this channel daily. But until the next video, guys, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from. And I will see you guys in the next video.